It's the Wealthy Expat here, and in this video I'm going to talk about one client who decided to get Dominica citizenship by investment because of my advice. I'm going to tell you his story and why it might apply to you, why some countries impose restrictions that it's hard to get away from, and the best solution is to get a second citizenship, and Dominica in this case was the best option. This particular client, he has a Tier C passport, which is the Egyptian passport. This particular passport doesn't let you go pretty much anywhere. And he was living in Kuwait, which is a very developed, very rich country, but getting Kuwaiti citizenship is quite hard. It takes decades to get, and even though one of his family members is Kuwaiti, he couldn't even get the citizenship that way. Now the problem started arising when this particular client started applying for visas and different golden visas all over the world, as well as the Thai Elite visa. He encountered the problem where he always had to go back to his nationality country. And even though if you might be from a really good passport like the US or Canada or UK, getting a second passport can help you if you don't want the regulations and the restrictions of your old country passport, of your original origin country passport. This particular client was forced, we could say, to go back to Egypt to get documents, to even do the Dubai residence process. I was helping him throughout all that process, and it was a hassle just to make him be a Dubai resident because Egypt is one of the high-risk nationalities. They continued to ask for more documents, and at some point they told him he needed to travel to Egypt to get the process finished in Egypt, and then he could travel to Dubai. I ended up helping him not do that, so he didn't want to go back to Egypt. He absolutely hates his home country, and I helped him out, just stay in Dubai and finish the process in Dubai. He got his Emirates ID, which you can see right here, and it helped him out a lot. When it comes to getting a second citizenship, many people have different reasons. This particular client, it was because he didn't want to travel back to his origin country. In the country where he was living, it was really hard to get citizenship, and also Kuwait and Egypt both have pretty bad passports, so you can't travel to that many countries. Dominica opened the door for him to get a lot more visa-free travel, a lot better reputation all over the world. Kuwait is a particular country that is well respected. People know that it's a very rich country that have the world's strongest currency or the highest value currency all over the world. But when it comes to getting visas in different countries, it's harder with a Kuwaiti passport than it is, for example, with a Dominica passport, that you can travel to the Schengen area. You can go to many different countries without a visa. He was also looking for the cheapest option in terms of citizenship by investment. He didn't want the best. He didn't want the one with the most platinum brand. He just cared about, let me get a second passport, but I don't want to spend $200,000, $300,000. I just want to spend $100,000. So Dominica made a lot of sense. Dominica is actually one of the strongest citizenship by investment programs. It is one of the fastest, and they are going in the direction of being very crypto progressive. And this particular client has all his net worth in crypto and stablecoins. So for him, it made a lot of sense to support Dominica and get the passport. Now he's almost receiving his passport. He's already approved for citizenship, has gone through the process with my citizenship lawyer. I'm really happy to say that he will now be a dual citizen, Egypt and Dominica, and how now he will use Dominica passport in order to do any programs around the world, like for example the Portuguese golden visa, or if he wants to do any other visas in his life, he can use the Dominica passport, and he can also pass that on to his children. Even though I myself have a St. Kitts citizenship by investment, I've been opening up to the Dominica citizenship by investment a lot more. I wish when I actually made the contribution to St. Kitts, I would have taken Dominica more seriously. I just looked at their history, and they had a lot of people that applied for Dominica citizenship and got Dominica citizenship that came from sanctioned countries, or they didn't do proper due diligence, but that was really just rumors, to be honest, and it did happen once or twice, but it wasn't something where they were consistently giving passports to people from sanctioned countries or to people that were doing shady activities. So I wish I would have taken Dominica a lot more seriously. It would have saved me $50,000 and a lot of processing time and overall a lot of headache. And Dominica is actually one of the countries that gets the most applications just because they are one of the lowest costs. They're getting a lot of visa-free travel all over the world. They recently got China, and they are working on getting a lot more countries. For example, they're shooting for Canada visa-free travel, just like St. Kitts, they're shooting for Canada visa-free travel. So obviously it's a country that is progressing in terms of visa-free travel. They're promoting their citizenship by investment heavily, and they are one of the top citizenship by investment programs, specifically for nations that just want to get a better passport and don't want to spend that much money, or maybe you're a US citizen that wants to renounce US citizenship. You want to do it at the lowest cost, and Dominica can obviously help you. I'm definitely opening up a lot to the country, and I am studying a lot more the program. We are helping a lot of our clients obtain Dominica citizenship, and for this particular client from Egypt, it was a great decision because it was low cost, it was fast, it helped him get out of the hassle and all the regulations of his origin country, and just made his life completely smoother, easier, and overall less hassle in everyday activities like getting visas or just traveling to another country for a business trip. Getting Dominica citizenship by investment also makes a lot of sense if you come from a country with a really good passport like Canada, Australia, countries in the European Union, or UK. and you have visa-free travel all over the world, you don't have any restrictions, you don't have citizenship-based taxation, but you think that your country is heading in the wrong direction. They're imposing restrictions, they might impose citizenship-based taxation in the next 5 to 10 years, and you want to get the lowest cost option because you have St. Lucia and Dominica. They are quite low cost. At 100,000, they're way cheaper than Antigua or St. Kitts. You want to get that low cost option, but you don't really want to study the market that much. You don't want to buy real estate in the Caribbean. You just want to get the fastest, cheapest passport that you can get that also has really good visa-free travel in case your home country or origin country starts having problems, starts imposing citizenship-based taxation, a lot more restrictions, you can't use exchanges all over the world. Okay, no problem, use your Dominica citizenship. So I'm definitely promoting it a lot to our clients that are looking for those options and that are looking to save a little bit of money and just get a passport with less hassle. You can also buy real estate in Dominica, minimum 200,000 US dollars in order to get the passport, even though I don't recommend that because it is approved real estate and typically you're buying very overpriced real estate that you're probably not going to use. Dominica has also been hit by harsh hurricanes and it is in the hurricane belt. Now we're heading into hurricane season. All throughout winter and autumn and winter, it's really the hurricanes hit the Caribbean really hard. I'm from Puerto Rico. I know how that goes and it can definitely hurt your real estate, destroy it, have a lot of problems. Yes, you can get hurricane insurance and overall insurance for your home, but overall it's not worth the hassle and probably it is not a property that you're going to spend a lot of time in. It's not a property that you're going to make a lot of money renting it out or Airbnb-ing. It's more of a lifestyle purchase. If you're looking to buy a villa in the Caribbean, this huge $1 million, $2 million villa where you can spend 1 or 2 months or even longer per year, then you can definitely do that in Dominica and get the passport in that way. But do make sure to not spend more than 6 months a year in Dominica because they do have taxes. It is not a tax-free island like St. Kitts and Antigua, so you can't actually move there and pay zero tax. You will be paying between 15 and 25% taxes. If you want to get citizenship by investment and work with Wealthy Expat in order to get that passport process, or you want to move to another country where you don't pay any tax like Dubai and the UAE, we've helped hundreds of clients do that, put their plan together for residence and citizenship by investment. If you want to do that for yourself, click that first link in the description, book a one-on-one call with me and the Wealthy Expat team, and let's get together and talk about exactly what you need to do depending on your particular situation. And check the video that's gonna pop up right here, the best passport to buy if you're looking to get into citizenship by investment, which is the best program and best passport and country to get. Check it out right now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, that like button down below. I'm the Wealthy Expat. I'll see you on the next video.